Hello. Um, okay, no free things, no code for the Cyrus Drake birthday bash. So I'll open the game and we'll begin momentarily.
The magician continues to follow the Emperor's path, I see. But the Emperor is sometimes blind and sometimes willfully so. Long ago, Darkmoor was a world of humans and a nexus of magical energies, familiar and forbidden. Shadow magic is the name given the latter. And the Sisterhood developed to study it, to harness it, to remove the stigma from it. Perhaps that is why Bartleby ignored what happened next. Because a wanderer came, known to legend as Belauer. He used shadow and weaving and nameless things, and he found the Scholomance. And the Shadow Witches were changed by it, as all Darkmoor was changed by it. They followed Belauer, his symbols, his tales of the Scholomance. But then he was gone, and all he knew was lost with him. The Scholomance closed forever. Only its would-be disciples remained. Reflexive obedience to a hazily remembered concept they never themselves saw. That is the doctrine of the Scholomari. My former doctrine. Until I found the very thing they sought and was repulsed by it. Now I shall tell you how to get there, and we shall see how you respond.
Eh.
We're here. Everyone ready to go? Yeah, Wizard. I'm coming with. This place, I know it well. And I can help you through it. And Keziah.
The fool must turn the veil and reverse the Hierophant.
Yeah, that. Wait, am I the fool?
I am. You are the Knave of Wands.
Good to know. Off we go then?
Scion, a moment. I know you seek restitution from the Broken Branch's leader, and I wish you luck. But their cure, they could save us all. You must bring it back to us.
Igor. No, I want. Give me this. Woo! Let's go. Copycat. I know you.
Well, here we are. Who says you can't go home again? Yeah, might as well get this over with. The Scholomari have a unique method of recruitment. They don't bite or curse, well... Look, that is the Black Lagoon. It's not water, it's raw shadow magic, the spiritual energy of transformation. That is how Scholomari recruit. They abduct humans, usually children, from mortal planes or outsider camps, raise them in their ways, and when they come of age, submerge them in that. It's a weird philosophical mix of the Shadowmancers they used to be and the twisted things they are now. Humanity is mortality, and that is weakness. So they use the Lagoon's power to strip you of mortality. Funny thing is, I think they're weaker now than they used to be. Scholomari are defined by their desire for the Scholomance, not their finding of it. Whereas the Shadowmancers, well, here, I'll show you.
Scholomari. Hello.
This used to be a proper school of shadow magic. Even had a spell tree. Bartleby and Raven tried to suppress it, but where there's light, shadow magic is just a natural part of existence, only feared because of their feud with Spider, a feud you ultimately resolved. I used to play here as a kid, but to the Scholomance, shadow magic is a tool, and a shadow school is a reminder of the mortality they forsook. Now their only school is over there. And that is a lot more about indoctrination. Yeah, those would likely be children the Scholomance abducted. Not too far away from their graduation, I'd say. You can't save them, Wizard. But sure, see for yourself.
They're having fun.
What is magic?
Magic is will.
Whose will?
Our will.
What do you will?
Whatever we need. Heedless of morality, sympathy, or remorse.
And when a mortal wizard comes to take you from this place, what do you will then?
Annihilate them!
Annihilate them. What the hell is that? That did jack shit. Look at that. Yo. Easy though. Easy game.
Enough. I think the point has been made. Return to your studies. The mortal and I will continue our debate outside. Did you truly think you could attack our school and steal our children? How would Ravenwood react to such offense? Why would we be any different? Our children want to be here. They want to learn the lost ways of the Scholomance, the sweet virtue of malice so lost on the worlds beyond. Oh yes, sometimes they wonder. They wander and they lose sight of their goals. But they always find their way back to us.
Don't you even think of dunking me, you rotted old crones!
I really must thank you for returning our lost soul. Once she has joined us, I will give you the honor of being her first victim.
Oh, no mouth. Cringe. Cringe. Oh, come on. I'm going to be annoying. It's okay.
Hurry, Wizard! Don't let them flank us! Let's see them try to swarm us both.
Apprentice Darkflame, don't fight us. Embrace us. Become us.
That is not my name. You don't get to tell me my name!
Such will. If only it weren't so dampened by frailty, by humanity. But we will fix that.
Enough, Hierophant. Stop this now, and we will give you something more.
Sister Grim Omen, this is a blessed night, isn't it? Very well. Mortal, let us discuss terms. You are clearly the leader of this little band, so let us discuss how you will bring me to the Scholomance. You arrive here with Sister Grim Omen and expect me to believe you offer anything else? Do you even realize, child, with whom you travel? Keziah? No, that may be the epithet with which she bridled herself. But that is not her title, not her true self. She is Grim Omen. She walked the path of Balaur and discovered the Scholomance. And if she were to do it again, I could be convinced to let you live. You and the wayward apprentice. But know this, mortal. Deceive me, or fail me, and I will introduce you to such suffering Bartleby will feel it.
Yeah, shut up.
The Hierophant schemes, but she will be outwitted by the fool. And yes, magician, that fool is me. I haplessly opened the Scholomance. I proved it was possible to follow Balaur's path, and it showed me myself, as it will show you. For the Scholomance is not a physical place and cannot be reached through conventional means. There is no road, there is only a path. It is trapped twixt life and death, and that path is personal, unique to us all. And thus the rituals necessary to navigate it vary for each person. And finding those rituals is difficult. I buried myself in experiments with time and spirit. As for you, how would you find the truth of yourself?
I can actually help with that, but it will take a while. We can summon a shadow of yourself, wizard. The ineffable reflection of your soul.
I don't know if I want that, either in-game or in real life. But I guess it'd be useful in both contexts. A present. Shadow blob.
I don't know much about finding the Scholomance, but I do know how to summon a shadow self. Something personal doesn't mean something physical. There is nothing more personal than a story. Like how, once upon a time, there was a girl. She didn't have a name, but she was raised by witches. They took her when she was very little, too little to remember, and made her their apprentice. They were shaping her into something wicked. And she figured it out, right here at this lake, delving into secrets the witches wanted forgotten. She faced herself, what she would become, and she fled. Found the outsiders, took a real name. She called herself Velna, and she kept studying forbidden things, and dedicated her life to them. That's my story, my real story. One I don't like to tell, but that's what the ritual needs. So take your time. Tell your own. Wow. Thank you for that. And don't worry. That will stay between you, me, and the shadows.
I want to know the story.
Speaking of, you need one more thing.
I guess I played through the story.
See those blobs? They're congealed shades that ooze out of the lake. Take from them the shadow substance from which your shadow self can form.
They got a little face there. That's cute. C&D, DC. Stop. Quirky death.
What?
Okay. Hey, you're alive? Three! Wizard City as the theme correct. Devil Ed Eggs.
You have entreated the wellspring of shadow and gathered its substance. Then the ritual of Belauer can begin. The next step is to wait. Wait as your shadow self materializes. Wait as it comes to understand you and guide you. It will take 3 nights. On the first night, the shadow will knock 4 times. Thump, 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 thump. It will leave you something. On the second night, it will visit you and ask you for a gift. You must deliver it. On the third night, it will take you into the abyss. And if you emerge, the path to the Scholomance will begin. There is an old cabin over there you can use when you're ready. Wait for the knocks and see what is left for you.
Okay. Hello. Hello, statuette. Break a bed.
The Eye of History was a gift. It showed him the spiral he was to maintain, the end result of every decision he made. But that means he knew. He always knew everything that happened. He knew the Storm Titan would attack Celestia. He knew Dragonspire would fall. And he did nothing. Why did he do nothing?
Hold on, this guy has a weird cheat. think I know what I want to do. This cheat is really fucking weird. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a little bit. That I need to add a hit immediately to play around a really the cheat which removes a heading buff, so that's a blade or a trap or a shield. I think it's positive, negative charm, or negative ward. It's a weird cheat. But we just play this. In a really strange and passive way. Hey! Give me that idiot. I'm gonna use that. I should use my aura first.
I always ask.
Bro, what? One turn? What does that mean in this context? It also didn't even happen the first time.
I always ask.
Okay, that's the reshuffle we have to use. No crit. 8K. Yeah, I'm not testing this shit. I'm just gonna do it turn before I hit. I don't understand this cheat. I'm not gonna... I'm just gonna do as much damage as I can. So we do it next turn.
I always ask.
Dang, I was hoping it was free.
I always ask.
Hey, Ken! Really?
But those aren't the
really
real
strange.
questions, are they? You know the real question. Why didn't he warn you?
You have passed the first night, but have you received the gift of truth? No, don't tell me. The truth is for your shadow. Its reaction will tell you what it means. Now you must wait for a second night. Tonight, the shadow won't knock. It enters and it lies. Dispel the lesser shadows, the diminished aspects, with a touch of magic, and tell the most influential one the truth you have learned.
This is magic is a cantrip, right? Yeah. Bedtime.
I am an agent of peace. I am the enemy of the worlds. I always win. I am the end of all things. The Emperor sets the rules. All other aspects are secondary to his edicts. For his way is the righteous way, the way that saves us all. So why do you summon us? To seek the Scholomance? That is not his way.
Please?
These truths from the depths you have shared, if he knows everything that will happen, then he knew this would happen. From the moment we met, he knew the Arcanum would happen. Sybil, he knew and he never said anything.
Like, Tree's advocate here. Like, there's only so much one with knowledge of past, present, and future can do with knowledge of the future. Or, yeah. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
You have shared the truth with your shadow, but have you accepted it yourself? It is okay to share it now. The shadows know it, and what you seek. And they are pondering your request. Unburden yourself.
Actually, yeah. Why didn't Bartleby warn you about the attack on the Arcanum? Why not tell you about Miranda Breyer at all?
Oh, he sets the rules. Perhaps the Emperor is not as all-seeing as he thinks.
He did have that blind spot for a bit where his eye was gone. But now that I think about it, how was an all-seeing divine robbed in the first place? He had to know it would happen, and he let it happen. Like the Arcanum. Like Sybil. Like everything here. Why? Ugh. Please don't tell me the broken branch might have a point.
The magician must decide that for themselves. But they wait one last night. Tonight, the shadow will return. And if the Scholomance accepts you, the shadow will guide you to the path of Belauer. You must follow it into the abyss.
Third, it devours.
I am the scion of Bartleby, the servant of the Spiral's benevolent architect. His word is my guide, his thought my command. I am his instrument to be played.
What a unique fight, and this is the first time I'm getting used to a spirit trap in a long time. not really sure how this is gonna work. But we'll see.
I am you, your mirror. I speak your words, feel your heart. You must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. Yes, are you the obvious truth and beyond the comfortable lie? Ignore the lies.
Motherfucker.
Must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies. Yes, are you the obvious truth and beyond the comfortable lie? Ignore the lies.
Oh my fucking god. This fight is so goddamn annoying. Yes, I think it was good if we don't change any of the derivatives of Juju that we nerfed.
must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies. Yes, are you the obvious truth beyond the comfortable lie? Ignore the lies.
Whoa, you fucking quote real quick. Why would you do this? This is so fucking annoying.
You must acknowledge painful
got to
truths
be
and
fuck-
comfortable lies.
This is so fucking annoying. Lamau. Okay, I think I see what I want to do here. Fucking, why did they make this fight like this? And yeah, you just tell me you skill-based counterplay. Especially when it's 90. They did nerf it, actually. What am I talking about? This is still a stupid spell that should not be given to mobs or bosses. It is just annoying. This is the fight. Or fucking gobbler. Actually, let me check the wiki first. I don't remember how this fucking spell works. Harmful charm. Target. This is fucked up. Just like, this isn't gonna work. No, this is shadow magic. Doesn't do death damage. This is shadow juju. With my brain. My brain is mixed. But also, this really only works if I get the juju once. Which is why I pack a reshuffle. Okay, I think I see the plan. Or plan.
I am you, your mirror. I speak your words, feel your heart. You must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. Yes, are you the obvious truth and beyond the comfortable lies? Ignore the lies. must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. Yes, are you the obvious truth and beyond the comfortable lie? Ignore the lies. You must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies. Yes, are you the obvious truth beyond the comfortable lie? Ignore the lies.
I'm typing.
You must acknowledge painful truth and comfortable lies. Yes, are you seeing the truth beyond the comfortable lie? Ignore the lies. You must acknowledge painful truth and comfortable lies. Are you obvious and beyond the comfortable lies? Ignore the lies. You must acknowledge painful truth and comfortable lies. Yes, are you obvious and beyond the comfortable lies? Ignore the lies. You must acknowledge painful truth and comfortable lies.
Okay,
Yes, are you obvious and beyond the comfortable lies? Ignore the lies. You must acknowledge painful truth and comfortable lies.
shut up! Shut up! Damn, I really don't have any low-level treasure cards. Time to go and get some. Mr. Fitzhugh, if you please, give me some imps. Nay, I gotta go to Wizard City. Gotta go back home. Herald Armiston. Impero Superior. Me, 10 imps. And then we go to the bazaar and find some voyages. Eric Blaze. Okay, so it's just the imps you'll have to do. But they should. Please. Okay. Now we play the video game.
I am you, your mirror. I speak your words, feel your heart. You must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies.
You must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies. Yeah, people in Wizcord are telling me, just faint 3 times. Like, no, I'm not gonna play into these fucking juju. It is a 3-type spell. And also, I need to get rid of this thing anyway.
Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies.
Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, and ignore the lies.
Yes, are you the obvious truth and beyond the comfortable lie? Ignore the lies. You must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies.
You must acknowledge painful truth and customs.
Yes, are you the obvious truth and beyond the comfortable lie? Ignore the lies. acknowledged painful truths and comfortable lies. Yes, are you obvious and beyond the comfortable lies? Ignore the lies.
I swear to God, if you juju me... Good. Okay, you didn't juju, so thank you for that.
The tree lies. He obscures. He manipulates. I need not let him. If I am not his blind instrument, what am I? Perhaps not an instrument at all, but a player. Maybe it is time I sang my own song. Perhaps I need not be bound by his rules.
That fight was annoying as shit.
You return after another night with a bottle. A bottle emblazoned with the emblem of the House of Coins. Coins are said to represent the material world, the dirt of the ground, the earth, you might say. Oh, I know of your origins. Scion from beyond. Your tune was sampled into the great song itself by its very singer, but it's still the beat of the earth. That is the rhythm of your heart. You are music. You are material. You are earth and a spiral. What does your song sound like? Perhaps if you open that bottle, you will find out. This will require, of course, that you listen. The sound of shadow should not be muted.
The sound of shadow should not be muted. Oh, it's an elephant graveyard.
Did that come from the old Shadow School? Why would your personal path to the Scholomance lead there?
Did the magician not free the creator of Shadow? Did they not see it spread to the spiral? Perhaps the shadows aren't done with you yet. Mine was a very different route. I saw myself from tomorrow, distraught and miserable, and I crafted the cards to better understand why. But your key, it seems, is music.
We have a musicology scholar at the Arcanum who would say that music is memory, emotional memory, the truth of a moment inscribed as melody. I used to think he was just full of himself, but maybe he was on to something.
This is the voice of coins, the song of coins that is a connection to the Scholomance. So it stands to reason. We need voices of swords, wands, and cups. Perhaps you need to demonstrate the attributes they exemplify. Swords, for example, represent mind and will. So, yes, free the knaves of wands from the Hierophant's control. That should be an adequate declaration of will, if you can do it.
Apprentice Wraith Bile.
Get away from me, putrid mortal, lest I catch one of your many diseases. I am not mortal. I am an immortal in waiting, soon to ascend to the House of Wands and join the eternal hunt for the Scholomance. I'm supposed to believe that there are entire villages out there of people duped into believing they will ascend to the House of Cups? Vampires are just bitey little bat people. They are not that clever, and neither are you. Shoo!
Cloud.
Bestia displodo. No. Humanis displodo. That doesn't seem to be doing it.
Displosion.
Oh, I want you just explode. Magus displodo. No. Is displodo even the right incantation?
We tried Explodo.
Saw you talking to the apprentices. You're fighting almost 2 decades of inculcation into a philosophy that says mortals are food, outsiders are enemies, bad is good. And you have what? Words? Reason? Reason went out the window ages ago. The only way to get through to these kids is to hit them across the face with a truth too stark to ignore.
You have a means to do that.
Yeah, I do.
Only when you face your fear, young knave, can you see how diminutive it truly is.
Stop calling me a knave. And fine. Wizard, the bogs here are saturated with shadow energy, and the shadow always remembers. If I focus, they can manifest the past and give us proof we can show the other apprentices. But I am not doing this alone. So, come on, before I wise up. One bog's as good as another, I guess.
Bog of Swords. X in the pit. Bro is mute. Icor.
Here we go.
Hello there, little child. You look lost, lonely.
We can take you to a place where you will never be lonely again. You will be like a fairy fairy princess with magic and long life.
Right. Guess this is my line. I don't know. But I don't want to leave my family or my home.
You need no family, only power. Power we can provide.
Golly, I'm not sure. That seems awfully creepy and suspicious. Perhaps if you didn't sneak through the woods or smell like swamp gas, you'd be more believable.
Don't speak. Just sleep. All will be well soon.
All right, Wizard. I think we can just fight them now.
Easy game, easy life.
Thanks. You see that over there? That's my memory. A buried memory at that. A memory shared by every apprentice, and just as likely forgotten. Grab it, use it. Maybe it will wake them up. We should keep going.
Okay, Sir Darkspot.
Apprentice, we do not ask such questions. We do not serve the Chaos Lord. He does not exist. There is no grandfather spider. There is only Belauer. The Scholomance he found, the virtue of hatred and the power derived from pain. But which pain and how much? That we do not know. That you will help us discover. That is your training. Now, submit to the House of Wands.
And how much health does this guy have? I don't need the second thing.
No! This isn't training, it's experimentation. And I won't take it anymore.
As you wish. We shall try a different kind of test then. Students, show me what you have learned.
did I get beguiled? Bridge. I'm gonna need you to stop casting shit like that. Death penalty, let's go. Easy game. Wizards on top, baby.
That's what we're up against here, Wizard. Lies stacked on lies, rewarding bullying and punishment to counter truth. And that truth, I realized, was that they were using the apprentices for cruelty experiments, seeing what different kinds of meanness made us. Basically, they sought the Scholomance with its own lessons. And if that didn't work, maybe rediscover its secrets on their own. It seems so obvious from the outside, but when you're raised to believe strength and virtue come from turmoil... Anyway, hopefully this memory helps. That should be enough. Let's...
Wizard.
Huh? I didn't hear anything. We can check it out. Just be careful.
Scion, magician, warrior supreme. You who outfought, outwitted, and outmatched the greatest foes a spiral can offer. Yet you were bound. Just as gargoyles are bound by rules and laws and tradition and protocol, you were tangled in branches, but you cut yourself free. You can do anything. What will you do next?
Knight of Swords. Okay, please.
Simple, sadly predictable, but fiercely executed. You can be taught.
So... that was weird, right?
Shut the fuck up.
Let's just get out of here.
Lost apprentice, why do you hide?
Keziah, this is when she...
I too have come to question the Scholomance way. But there are places we can go.
This is when she saved me.
Perhaps together we can find a new way.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was rough. But there you were at the worst of it to pull me out again. Also, there was a random gargoyle talking about branches.
The magician must be inching closer to the Scholomance. It calls to them.
So, that's good? The evil school of evil is calling out to us, and that's good? We want that?
That is its way. It wants to learn as much as teach. You must evoke its curiosity. You must offer it something. I offered it the future. Demonstrated the will to slice through the veil of time and spirit and decipher destiny. My destiny. My horror amused it.
Okay then. I guess, Wizard, show those memories to the apprentices. Maybe this will snap them out of their brainwashing.
Hey, it's Swordward.
Obnoxious Displodo! I will not stop trying to explode you. And why are you handing me? What is this feeling? This pain? This regret? I don't like it. Oh my. You know, I've oft wondered about some of these lessons. And I've asked after our origins multiple times. The instructors just told us storks brought us. But I've never seen a stork here once. I must consider this.
Puberty 2!
Leave at once, or I shall spit at you most aggressively. A memory, eh? Oh, I remember this. No, not this. Like this. I could barely remember my name. It was just noises my parents made. But these strange giants from the forest, they beckoned me, cajoled me, and took me away. Then it's just here, the lessons, the scolding, the lying. Oh, I really want to spit at you. Ugh!
Voice of Swords. Okay, after this quest, I'm gonna end the stream.
The voice of swords whose notes thrum through air and thought. Play the tune that thrums now through your thoughts.
What the? It can't be. The school is returning? They say that everything that is imprinted in shadow. That reality can be recreated from those molds. But still, why?
Perhaps there is something in there the wizard needs to find. We can't know until the ritual is complete. 2 songs remain. The House of Cups is the House of Vampires, as you have seen. But theirs is the symbol of water. Feeling, emotional reality.
Wizard.
It seems you already know where to find your reality.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna end here. thanks so much for dropping by. Thanks for watching the VOD. Thanks for however you see my stuff. And I'll see you next time.